Hello and welcome to glowstrung.com. This is going to be an anti-spun flower tutorial, and I don't have that much room in here to actually do it, but to do it that well, but basically this is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to do it with the limited room that I have, but that's basically what it looks like. Now, you'll notice that when I do the anti-spun flower, I am spinning my glow sticks forward and I'm moving my hand backwards. Right? That's what makes it an anti-spun. Your glow sticks are going one way and your hand is going the other. If both your hand and the glow stick went the same way, that would be just a regular flower. But anti-spun, they go opposites. Alright, and you'll also notice that when I do it, my hands are always at opposite parts. So when one's up, the other's down. When one's in front of me, the other's behind, and so on and so forth. So the first thing that we want to practice is obviously one hand at a time. We want to get the planes down of the different parts of where our hand is going to be. Alright, and there are 4 different parts. There's the first one is right down here by your hip. Alright, so spin, this is probably the easiest one for you to learn right now, so spin right here and until you get this plane nice and straight. The second position is out in front of you like this. So your arm should be parallel to the ground and you just want to spin in front of you to get that straight. Alright, the third part is the hard part if you're inside because you're going to hit the ceiling just like that. But basically you want your hand straight up and down. You want it opposite of where you had it at the first position. So you want it straight up and down, and I guess I can shorten up my string. You want it straight up and down, and you want to spin right there above your head. Alright, once you have that plane down nice and good, you want to spin the opposite of where you were in front of you. It's behind you right here like this. Alright, and this is another spot where I don't have too much room. Alright, so again, you want to get all the planes down for this spot, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so once you get those 4 positions down, once you have your plane straight in every position, you want to do it with the other hand, obviously. Excuse me. Once you have it down with both hands independently, the next thing we want to work on is going from one position to the next. Okay? Now, what you want to do is start out at position 1 and spin maybe 4 times. Right? Once you get to the 4th spin, move up to position 2, spin 4 times, then move to position 3. Spin it 4 times, move it to position 4, and then back to position 1. And whenever you're comfortable with doing that, cut down the number of spins you're doing to 3. Alright? And once you get 3 spins, and you're comfortable with that, you want to move to doing 2 spins in each position. Once you're comfortable with doing 2 spins in each position, you want to cut it down to 1 spin in each position. And it's actually going to be 1 full spin in each position, right? And you really want to make sure that you're hitting the points of the position 1 and then position 2, position 3, and position 4. Because if you're doing a spin at position 1 and then you kind of skip position 2 and go like diagonally up instead of flat, it's gonna throw the whole illusion off a little bit. So make sure that you're doing a full spin in each correct position. Once you have that down with the right hand, obviously you want to do it with the left hand. It's going to be the same way, same direction, same 4 spins on each position, then cut it down till you get to 1 spin in each position. Once you have that down with both hands, the next thing we want to try doing is you want to stand here and start spinning your left glow stick. Alright, start at the bottom position and just keep it right there. And then you want to try and spin the right one. You want to try and do the whole going from 1, 2, 3, 4 while you're spinning your left hand. Alright, and this is just to get the hands to be able to do two different things at once, because hopefully you're proficient at doing one hand all the way around right now. So we want to get both hands involved. So spin one hand and just keep it steady down by your side and spin the other one. And then once you're able to do that without really messing up, you want to move on to doing it with the left hand. So spin the right hand and the left hand, keep the right hand where it is, and go around to moving the left hand like this. Once you're able to do that, the next thing we want to try and do is we want to go on to moving both hands at the same time. But you don't really want to try right now just actually doing the move. What you want to try now, I keep hitting my background, what you want to try to do now is do the 4 spins again at each position, but you want to do it with both hands. So start out with the left hand at position 1, which means you're going to have to start the right hand at position 3. So you always want to keep them opposites. And then from there, after you do 4 spins, go to the next position. And then from there, go to the next position and keep doing 4 spins in each position until you're comfortable. You can have your plane straight and everything. Once you're comfortable with that, move it down to 3 spins and then 2 spins. And then once you get down to 1 spin, you should just be really doing the entire move. This move is a little different than any other move you've really learned so far, because you're moving your hands in the opposite direction of which the glow sticks are spinning, so it gives you kind of a weird feeling at first, but you'll get used to it after a while. And that's basically all there is to an anti-spun flower.